games I would want to see as TV shows, you know? Like what TV shows would do good as games, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought about it, and I was like, you know, there's some, but not like every game could maybe be made into a TV show. Like, I wouldn't want to see The Last of Us as a TV show. Because I watch The Walking Dead, and that's where I get my depressing, you know, zombie fix. I know they're not zombies, but I mean, close. So, what TV show to game would you want to see? Like, just, if you could have any TV show turn into a game, what would you want?
Game of Thrones.
So it would play more like a political simulator with like some...
Civ 5.
Okay, so Civ 5 kind of like...
Yeah, but more focus...
Would you manage like resources and everything for like your country? Would it be a country? That's the thing.
Yeah, you'd have your own. You'd be controlling all of the countries of Westeros. Those would be the civilizations.
Okay.
So you'd have your own houses.
Okay.
And you could also have the option to create your own house. Like how fucking cool would that be? With your
the
own
House of Pass. Yes.
It'd just be an anus
Just
with gas coming out of it.
Be a bunch of red-haired people everywhere.
And I mean, how cool would that be? You get to create your own house, and you can kind of, you know, double cross and try to manipulate your way into being, you know, king slash queen slash hermaphrodite.
Whatever you want to be. Yeah. What story would the Game of Thrones game cover? Just any? Would it be a brand new story?
It'd be completely brand new. It'd probably be after the Tale of Fire and Ice. Probably with that. So let's hear yours. Let's hear what you
All right, so I was thinking about it, and like TV show to game, I was thinking more along the lines of I couldn't really think of like normal shows that I'd want to see turn into games because I was thinking about Breaking Bad, but I mean like, you know, I love Breaking Bad, but I mean I can't really see that as like a game that would do well. You know, the mechanics would agree with what the show was trying to do. So I thought about it in like there's
Cooking Crystal Man.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know.
You could be a cooking mama game. You just cook meth.
You put the meth in the cooking pot.
It's cooking mama. Cooking mama meth. All right, cool. But anyways, so I was thinking, there's a little anime, a little unknown anime called Sword Art Online, right? So the first season of Sword Art Online, they were in a game and they were trapped in there. If you died in the game, you died in real life. And what I'm thinking of, like Sword Art Online would work really well style game. See, Fire Emblem's a RPG.
TBS.
Yeah, tactical.
Turn-based strategy.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I got you, bro.
I couldn't words right.
I got you.
So yeah. So like a Fire Emblem, you're moving around the grid, you're attacking, you're doing all this magic, you're doing all these sword stuff, right? Basically, the worlds agree with each other, so it could fit. You wouldn't have to do anything excruciating in the development cycle to create like a brand new, you know, overview of the world. It'd be basically what a Fire Emblem game is, but slap a Sword Art Online aesthetic to it, and you have basically a Sword Art Online game that made sense. And like, it would make sense because of permadeath. Permadeath is a thing in both of them. So permadeath would be a thing. And I'd love to see this put on the Vita and 3DS with some badass like online play. Oh, dude, it'd be so cool. Like you just take on a character and you make your own character. You enter the game because Sword Art Online is a it's like a game in the anime, so you can create your own character, create your own companion, and then you would it'd be so cool.
What would your driving story point be? Trying to figure out a way to get out of the game.
Yeah, as like in the anime, all right. So like when they skipped a shit ton of levels, like because in the they skipped
that's something
so much.
That made me so upset.
Yeah, they didn't flesh out the actual premise of the anime. So like what the game can do.
They didn't even got shit yet.
Yeah, man. Okay, so like you could literally just fill in the blanks and tell the story of the Ascend.
You can do it from another guild perspective.
That's what I'm saying. You could do the players play PK guild, the player killer.
Appearances.
Yeah, no, I absolutely. Like it could be a great game. Like, oh, dude, it would be so cool. See.